Hello everyone, welcome to the Scrying Mirror. Welcome back. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel, and please subscribe so you can see more of these videos that you would like, and also I have other videos that will be coming up soon. And if you're a returning subscriber or a returning person, thank you for being back here with me and welcome back. Like I said, if you would like to subscribe to the channel to get me to 1,000, we are going to go live and I will be able to do spell work with you guys, be able to tell you all like the day before, hey, this is what you need. And then the next day have everything ready. And then we're going to do it together live so that if you have any questions when we're doing it, if like, let's say we're making a follow me boy oil and you're like, do I have to have this oil or is it okay if I have this? No, let's do this one. Or if you have that, that would be great. And you could even be like, hey, I've got this one. Is that going to be okay? That would be perfectly fine. And that's why I'd like to do them live. You can see how I'm doing it. Follow the directions right as I'm doing it with you. And then if you have any questions, I can listen to you. So I think that would be really good. I don't see a lot of people doing that. And I'd really like to, it's kind of like a class pretty much that you would be doing with me with spell work. Also the candles as well. I'm going to be showing you all how to dress candles, how to do a petition. You can ask me, hey, does it have to be this way? Can it be this way? No. Like I can tell you yes, no, maybe, probably not maybe, but anyway. But if you need any other guidance on anything like that, that would be wonderful for me to be able to go live for you guys. And also I can do tarot readings with you as well. So what we're doing today is I'm going to go straight into it. But if you'd like to follow me, just click the notification, click the bell, click the notification bell, and click all so that you can get notified for everything that you see on here. So, all right, let's get into it. Yesterday I did the Stardust Wanderer Tarot deck, the Mass deck, and I kept saying Mass and when I kept trying to say the Indy deck. So I apologize on that. I probably got everybody confused on that. But the deck that I got in was the Stardust Wanderer, and I will tell you again what happened. I was looking at this on Amazon. So you got to be really careful when you're looking these decks up, guys, because this is what I do for reviews. I want to make for sure. I hate pip decks. I cannot stand them. I don't care if it was this deck. If this was a pip deck, I would not get it, just because I hate the laziness. Pip decks are horrible. Pip decks are like if it's a Five of Swords. And I also want to explain to you what Mass and Indy means as well. But pip deck means if it's a Five of Swords, it just shows 5 swords. There's no pictures to it. There's no nothing. It's just 5 swords. And I hate that. There should be pictures. There should be something to interest you. So like in this deck, the Stardust Wanderer, we're going to open this up. You all know this deck already anyway. So that I showed you all yesterday. So here are the gold gilding edges. I'm going to show you the comparison of the Mass deck, okay, or the Indy deck. This is the Mass deck. The Mass decks are kind of like if you're watching a movie, the Indy movies, and then like the Mass movies that you see in all the theaters everywhere. That's the difference. You can see these pretty much everywhere, but the Indy decks are kind of like Indy movies, or you can only get them on like Etsy or certain places. They're not everywhere, like these are. Like these could be only in our U.S. game systems and Amazon, but this one can only be bought. The Indy deck can only be bought through certain places. So that's why there's a difference, and they're a lot more expensive. The Indy decks are than the Mass decks like this. This one I got on Amazon for $26.95. So this is regular gold guild. There are some differences in the Indy and the Mass, so we're going to take a look at the comparison, okay? But this is the Mass deck. So like this was like the 9 of Chalices. Do you see where she has the 9 of the Cups? If this is a pip deck, the 9 of Cups, it would just be 9 cups. It wouldn't show this beautiful picture here. It would show just 9 cups, and that was it. And that is boring, for 1. For 2, it's lazy. And for 3, it's like if you can't make a good deck, then don't make one at all, pretty much. Like, I know that it takes a lot of money to do one, but I get that. But don't do it like that. God, it's so annoying. I hate them. That, and if they have names on the back. I cannot stand it if there's names on the back of a deck. If the names are on the back of the deck, just don't. Please don't do it. Please just don't. Okay? We know the name of the deck. We know it everywhere else. You don't need to put it on the back. The back is for a beautiful picture, okay? Don't do that. But anyway, so the mask deck I got from Amazon is this one right here. And the backs, what I did was I was looking at them, and anytime I look for a deck, I want to make sure it's not pip, or there's not wording on the back, or things like that. Or if it's gold gilding, how is the paper, how is the cardstock? So I go through and look at videos to see if, yeah, I look at everybody. I do review videos, but I also review other people's videos and do my review. But that's how you find out which deck is best for you. So I know that's what you all like to do. So I try to give you all the information I can on these decks. So that's what I'll be doing today. I'm like, how big are the decks? What kind of size are they? Are they a certain size? That's what I like to do, because when I come on there, I'd like to know, is it a mini deck? Because I don't want a mini deck. I don't like mini decks unless I'm going to be doing it for a travel altar. Then I'm not going to want a mini deck, okay? So, but what I'm trying to get at is I do review videos, but I look at review videos as well to see if I'm going to like the deck. So anyway, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put this back here. I'm moving all these cards around because I'm trying to get a certain card out, because I wanted to show you all. I was reviewing these decks with you all and showing you all like how big they were compared to the Art Nouveau gold foil. And the Art Nouveau gold foil is not a really good one to go by because it's kind of skinnier than the rest of them. So I wanted to get a Rider-Waite Smith deck card out to show you all the size difference of these. So there is a size difference there. It is just a little bit bigger on the top. The sides are exactly the same, and maybe this one is a little bit bigger on the, like it's a little bit bigger. See it on the sides? If you can see it on the sides over here, you can kind of see it kind of peeking out, but not really that much. So about the same size, but the backs, you can see where it's a little bit taller. So this one is a bit, actually a bit bigger. It's almost kind of like an Oracle deck, almost, not there quite yet. But anyway, so I like to compare those with that instead of the Art Nouveau gold foil deck, because the gold foil deck is a little bit skinnier, and it's just not a regular size deck. So I don't like to compare them like that. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to open the box that I got from, it's called Pretty Hot Mess. And I'm going to show you what she sent me, and we're going to go through it that way. And then I'm going to leave these out, and we're going to go through everything, see what the differences are. We'll move this out of the way for now, what the differences are, and then go from there, okay? I've not got to see this deck yet, so you and I will be doing this at the same time, okay? So we're going to be opening this. What I really like about and I could not find a deck anywhere. This was the only place I could find this deck. So if you're looking for this deck, good luck to you, because I could not find it anywhere. So I'm telling you right now, you better find it. You better find it quick. I even tried to get a used one on eBay, and I hate getting used decks. I do not like getting used decks because I want my own vibes in there, and I do not like anybody else's vibes, like their energy in my decks. So I hate used decks. If I have to get one, I'll get one, and I'll charge it, cleanse it, all of that. So let's get into it. This is a beautiful, the way they did this. It says, it's just a phase. Is that not the cutest ever? How cute is that? And it says the Pretty Hot Mess. And this is the one that I was reading to you all yesterday about, the award-winning with their CBD oils. So let's try to open this up really nicely. I don't want to run this. They did such a good job on it. I don't want to run it. She is a nurse practitioner of 25 years, and she has this award-winning oils, and it's for pain management. It's for other stuff. I'll show you the paper, but I'm trying to get this open. But I've been waiting to do this deck with you all for a long time. So she said she was sending it to me, and oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. So they stuck some paper in here with it. Okay, so got this. And we'll get the deck out. Sorry, I'm trying to... Oh my gosh. What is this at the bottom? What the heck? There's stuff at the bottom. Oh, that's so nice of her. Thank you, Angel. That's so sweet of her. Oh my gosh. I love it. Look at this. Adventuring is the gemstone of fortune. Good fortune and love inspires leadership and authority. And it looks like there's like it's a heart bag charm. Oh my gosh, I love that. Let's open it and see really quick what's in it. The pen is like those ones that you like to grab from like the banks and stuff like that. So I'm going to definitely keep her pen because I really like this. I like those pens. Those pens come in handy. There's a pen. It's, I'm assuming the Pretty Hot Mess. Pretty Hot Mess. And guys, please go check them out because I'm going to read to you all what it is that they do again. And then here in the back, I see something else. Exchange policy. We have a 30-day refund policy. I don't have to read that. And then there's some stuff in the back. Oh, look at these. So it says, Pretty Hot Mess, you are not alone. We care about your mental health. If you need a friend, support, or just a vent, please post in our Facebook group. We are all in this together. Angel. Oh my God, I love that, guys. That is so awesome. Then we have shop online. Oh, these are so glittery. They're pretty. Shop online. I can't read that. Oh, theprettyhotmess.com. Let's chat. Stalk us online. And then there's the telephone number right there if y'all want to see that. There's the telephone number. Stalk us online. If anybody needs any help, you are always welcome to message me as well. If you need to, we're all in this together, guys. This world called life, okay? And this thing called life. So if you do need to speak to someone, I'm here. They're here. You can look at their thing here and go onto their Facebook if you'd like. It's called the Pretty Hot Mess. And then here is Pretty Hot Mess. Calm your ass down. Anxiety relief in seconds. Oh, that's awesome. So it is the ultimate cure for when you feel like a pesky leak has sprung in your brain and stress levels have reached an all-time high. We guarantee that after just one dose of this potent potion, you'll be seeing a chillaxed version of yourself in no time at all. How to use: apply topically to both wrists, then rub together, forehead, behind ears, back and front, neck 3 to 4 times a day as needed. Take a breath and feel the anxiety melt away. So, wow. They send me some of that? I was like, did they send me some of that? Or is that what they're talking about, the CBD oil? Look how beautiful that is, though. I'm keeping this. I know there's just, like, what you call it, but I think it's gorgeous. But anyway, look how gorgeous these. This was so cute of her to do that. I love that. She's super sweet, too. I was trying to figure out, like, when it was going to come in, so I was, like, bugging the crap out of her, like, when is this coming in? Look how gorgeous. It's a bag charm. So you, like, hook it onto your bag. Oh, my gosh. And it's got, like, a Chinese symbol on it. If y'all see that really close. Unless I'm not looking at it wrong. Is it saying something else? Yeah, it's a, I think it's a feng shui. That is so awesome. I love that. So, something forever. Good fortune and love inspires leadership and authority. And then in here is another piece of something. And then there is I don't know if there's a bag thing in here. I think that's to go with this. I don't know. Believe in magic. And I think, oh, it's a sticker. Okay, I love that. I don't know what this is. I think it's to do with this. I'm pretty sure. I'm not for sure, so I'll check it out with her and see. I don't know what else there is. Yeah. And then the back, I think, is thank you for supporting our small business. When you shop small, you're supporting a dream. We hope you all love it. All right, so let me hurry up. And I am going to tag her in this just so that she can see this and tell her thank you. And you all check her out. Check their page out. And I don't know what that purple thing is for. I think it's just kind of to tie things together. I don't know. But that was really awesome for her to do that. So she did not have to do that. So we're going to stick this up here for now. are in here for now. Let's do this back here at the bottom for now. Oh, let me put the pin back in there. But I wanted to read you all what they do. And so what she does is she's a nurse practitioner of 25 years. And she's board certified, I think. A board certified, owned by board certified nurse practitioner of over 25 years. And she has this expertise in the medical field from anxiety to chronic pain. We have your back. And that's where they got famous from, is from an oil that she made. So let's put this back in there. That's super nice of her. She did not have to do that, so that's really awesome of her to do that. I'm like looking around to see if there's anything else. Is there any goodies in here? It's awesome. Love getting goodies like that. Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting that. So there is the Stardust Wanderer Tarot deck, created and written by Jan Sankey, illustrated by Carol Phillips. So this is the... Why does this look used? What is this all about? Why does it look like that? Why did it do that? I don't know why it did that. Maybe it's just because it was ripped. I don't know why that's like that. I'm kind of worried now. Okay, so we'll read this. And anyway, really quick though, we'll move this out of the way and put this down. I don't know why that was like that. Why is this side okay, but that side was not okay? It's like it was returned or something. And now I'm worried. So, okay. If we have any questions, we can... Do you see the price on that? I guess that's at the store, because I paid more than that. Because I had to pay for it to be shipped and everything. So, but I like that because it says pulled by and packaged by. So you're like, hey, this is the person that did it. Do they remember this and all that? So, and that's what I got. It shows that. But anyway, it says not just crystals and cool things, but what made us famous. And it shows right here what made them famous. And it's like this pretty hot mess. Calm your ass down is what it's called. And it says, with more than 250, it says award-winning skincare, homeopathic blends, and CBD products. We're with more than 250,000 customers worldwide in all 50 states. The Pretty Hot Mess is trusted by individuals and recommended by medical and holistic providers across the country and internationally for natural wellness alternatives. Many of our customers visit us for support with stress and anxiety, sleep support, pain and inflammation, mood and emotional balance, and energy and focus. Our wellness blends, CBD products, supplements, and natural remedies are carefully curated to support your overall well-being. We source only the highest quality and safest ingredients. The products are exclusively available through the Pretty Hot Mess, and all of our blends are... Look at where they've been. Talk to one of our team members next time you're in, or you can message them or whatever, call them with that phone number. They're from Forbes, Fox News, Herbalife, High Times, Leafly, Best something, I can't read that, ABC, and veteran certified something. That is awesome. Way to go. I'm happy for them. But I'm kind of worried about the deck now. So, but hopefully that was just like their thing where they just do that in the store or something. Let's pray and hope that there's nothing wrong with this. Why is this like this? Let's pull this off and see why the crap that's like that. Are they just... Why is it ripped? I'm kind of worried now. Oh. There's something in there? Oh, I know what it is. It's the labels. Remember we talked about the Empress and the Emperor? Where they have to be... the Emperor and the Empress were... we'll talk about that in just a minute. So remember when we'll just talk about it now while I'm doing this. Do you remember when I said the Emperor and the Empress got switched around and they had to fix it. So, well, they were trying to fix it in the printer. They said the printer people would not fix it. So they had to come up with a new plan. So instead, like, by God, if I paid that much money, I'd be like, you will fix it. But anyway, they wouldn't do it. So instead, they came up with the plan of doing the stickers. And so it was just 2 cards. So all they did was say, they came up with that plan to put the stickers at the bottom. So if you look at the other deck here in just a second, you'll see that the Emperor and the Empress are fine. The Mass deck is fine. It's just the Indy deck that came in like that. So as I'm cutting this open, I got kind of worried there for a second. I was like, what the crap is that? But that is just to put at the bottom. So I'll show you in a minute what that will look like. And this is the one I was looking at. This is the one I seen. Do you see that? The beautiful, like, that's what I was seeing. And what I thought was going to be on it. So I don't really want to, so I'm going to stick these aside so I can show you all what I'll be doing with those. I thought they'd be in the deck. But anyway, so step into the enchanting realm of space pirates, deities, and cosmic intrigue as we accompany Mina on an odyssey like no other. A tale that unfolds with the turn of each card. Meet Mina, our intrepid fool of the deck, a dauntless voyager on the brink of an extraordinary expedition of self-unveiling. Within these 78 cards lies a universe where the strings of fate are woven by the hands of gods and goddesses, while space pirates chart their own audacious courses, defying celestial authority with brazen mirth. Amidst galaxies and constellations, commoners carve their life into planet's soil, casting aside the allures of the pirate's life to nurture all living beings populating this kaleidoscopic cosmos. Yes, it's Mina who takes center stage, poised precariously between the worlds, straddling the precipice of her demigoddess lineage and the untamed allure of the pirate's creed. With every step, she unveils the tapestry of her own existence, seemingly melding her celestial heritage with the unbridled spirit of the space pirate. So what it is Mina is actually Blackbeard's daughter. And I believe that Poseidon, or one of them, give her to him to take care of. And so she becomes a pirate because of her dad is Blackbeard. I believe that's it. I believe that's the storyline. And so she, from a baby, that's why in that other one from the Mass one, you've seen the baby the entire time. I was like, there's so many babies in this one. It was just one. It was her growing up as a pirate and working through all of that stuff. And so that's what you've seen the entire time was the baby, was them taking care of her and her growing up as a pirate on the ship. And then it says Stardust Wanderer here. It's got the 2 magnetics here. It's a magnetic closure and closure. And then it opens up like this. And the inside says, oh, I love this. Oh, I knew it. That's why it was the 80s deck. This is why I was wondering. I can't show you like that. I don't know where I'm going from. Wait, I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring. David Bowie. Oh my gosh. Yes. It is an 80s deck. I knew it. It was like a freaking steampunk 80s vibe. Like I knew it. And this is the reason why I got the cards. Look at that. Oh my God. These are beautiful. See, I'm so excited. Yes, the other deck is gorgeous. I love it. I love it. But you cannot say no to these cards. Look at this. Way, way different. Way different. Now these, I believe, are a little bit smaller. We're going to compare them in just a minute. I do want to, good Lord. These are a lot more stiffer, though, I will have to say on these. They're a lot stiffer, but I think it's because of all of that. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Holy crap. Yeah, it's a lot different than the other deck. Sorry, I'm just going to say it. And this one is a bit bigger. It is still black and white, but you have a full picture here. Let's look at the book together of the other one and go from there. And then, so you've got the book, and then I'll pull the cards out too. This is just the Stardust Wanderer one, and it's just the Mass deck, okay? So we're going to pull the cards out. That's what the backs look like. They are Gold Guild. but they're not like that. And so that's why I was like, why are these all looking different? And I had no clue that there was an Indy deck and a mass deck, and that the Indy deck had already been out, and that I was just looking at the mass deck on Amazon. So I went to go get the Indy deck on Amazon, but they were sold out. So in this one, it's just got little pictures everywhere. In this one, it's got a lot more of the bigger pictures. It's still black and white, but it does still have the spreads in it, I do believe. And then it's got like, oh my goodness, spread. I think it's the same as the other ones. Where's my booty success spread? Yar, what is ye truth spread? See, it's a little bit different because that one didn't say yar in the other one, okay? You just have to speak the language, okay? And it just makes it much better. But it says Queen of Coins. So in this one, like, if you look at Queen of Coins in this book, this one goes over here. If you look in the other one, God, I have no room to put anything. In the Queen of Coins, it does have the planet, or the element, the zodiac, and the planet, just like the rest. And it gives you like a, as we saw her on the Ace of Coins, Jacquot Delier now has come fully into her own and is finally enjoying the treasures of her life. She has extended this nurturing energy out and is there if guidance is needed. She now relishes in all aspects of living on the new planet of her love of nature, just invokes that caring side of her. And so this is the Queen of Coins. And so it says I think this is the description, and down here is batten down the hatches is the reversal. And so when you get to the main, like the Wheel of Fortune has all of those, and it's a little bit more than that. At the bottom it says, adding a cast of characters in this card in a sci-fi type presentation is a nod to the changing times and the flow of times of things to come. So it's got like little differences. Like on the Hanged Man, is this Odin? Yes, I knew it. This is Odin. Remember how Odin hung down from the tree because he got stuck up there and he had to stay up there. And when he got stuck up there, he stayed up there for I don't know how many years, to where he was so wise and so smart that Odin is like a god to a lot of like the Celtics over there. But it says, with Odin's association to the world tree and his visual, he was the perfect choice for this card. He channeled the runes and gave his eye for the knowledge of the worlds. He channeled the runes and gave his eye for the knowledge of the worlds. And that is who the one that has made the runes. If anybody did not know that, Odin is the one who made the runes. So that's why the one that's blank for the runes is what Odin has to say to you that they usually say is with the blank card that there's nothing really left to say. So let's get into it, or not, there's nothing to say yet. So we're going to look side by side with these really quickly and go through them. But that's the card deck and things like that. So I'll put that aside for a minute. And then we're going to flip these over. But you can tell the differences on the sides. These are a lot bigger. Look at the differences. Big difference there, right? And I'm going to turn this over. These, however, God, this is crazy. You can feel them on the back, and it's just insane. But, whoa, look at the difference. Holy crap. The difference of the card is like that. They're a little bit smaller, which a lot of people like smaller decks than this deck. I mean, it is what it is. So if you like a smaller deck like this, then smaller cards, then this is for you. I like bigger cards. Even though I have like short, fat, stubby fingers, I like bigger cards. I don't know why. I've always liked them. Barbara Moore has great cards. I love Barbara Moore. She is one of my favorites. But her cards are always so small. And I know she does it for a reason, but I don't like it. But I still will buy her decks because I love her decks too. So Barbara Moore is awesome. Not saying anything bad at all about her. At all, because I love her to death. But her decks sometimes are really, really small. And it's like, but they are good for shuffling. I have to say that she did a good job doing that. But for some reason, I like to, I guess, fumble through and shuffle with a big freaking deck, I guess. With a big sized card. But that's actually pretty smart to do it that way, because then it makes it, and to be honest with you, I feel like this deck is brighter. Hold on, let me see if I can, oh, look at that. We can see right here. What do y'all think? Same? I think the same too. I don't see a difference at all. And like so anyway, so when we get to, I'm trying to find the other decks that are a little bit brighter though. So the Empress here is supposed to be the Emperor. And the Emperor is supposed to be the Empress. So it's supposed to be like this. So she's supposed to be 4, or she's supposed to be 3, and she's supposed to be 4. So we have to switch it, and we have to put these stickers on there. So the stickers like this, you have to put the Empress on this one, and it has to stick down at the bottom. And that's what I was saying, while you're shuffling, is that not going to mess anything up? Is that not going to peel off after a while? Do you not think that's going to, like, really? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Because will that mess it up? Will that, you get what I'm saying? But then also, will it not mess you up? Because you're looking at the Emperor, even though you know it's the Empress, you're looking at the Emperor, you're not paying attention. You're going to read it as that and not that. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, to be honest with you. But let's go through these deck. Let's do this. We'll leave these over here alone for a minute. And we'll just look at this deck really quick. But, oh, let me scoot this in just a tad more for you guys. You can definitely tell this is actually a better quality. It's not so, I don't know. I just like it better. No, I don't like it better. I'm not going to say that. The imagery is just the same. But I will say that, and I left that there for a reason. I'm going to just do it later. I feel like it's more, if you look at the Emperor, the Empress, or any of the other cards, let me see if I can find one. Go figure, it'll probably be at the very back somewhere. Told you it'll be in the very back somewhere. Why is that one upside down? Did I miss it already? Okay, so there's the Emperor. So I'll just go with that one because I don't think that one's going to be... Why are these upside down? I'm so confused. I didn't do it like that. Like, see, if you look at this one compared to the full, I don't think they look the same. I think this one's shinier and this one's more matte. And if you look, actually, her hair is bigger in that picture instead of in that one. Unless I'm just looking at it. I don't know. This one's more of a cardboard feel. And this is more of a smooth, glossy feel. So, I mean, for sure I'm not getting all these mixed up. But anyway, I'm not seeing... There she is, Hecate. I don't know why these are upside down. What the hell ever. Alright, so... So let's go through these. I'm going to show you just these really quick. But these are the normal. These are supposed to be what they are. So, like these, this is what they're supposed to be. The Empress is supposed to look like that. The Empress, or the Emperor is supposed to be like that. And the Empress is supposed to be like that. So, we have to switch them down at the bottom. But if you look at them, like that one, see how that one looks more matte? This one looks more matte. This one looks more glossy. So honestly, you all tell me what you think. yeah, it's a lot smaller of a card too. So it's like there's more of a card. There's more of a picture on this one than that one. I don't know. I just don't know. That's what I think of it. And then, of course, this card where it's the Emperor. What do you all think? Do you think that they're about the same? Or do you feel like I think this one's more matte finish and this is more glossy. And this is what I like right here. But I'm going to go through these really quick. I'm not going to make them... I'm not going to go through the entire deck because you all have seen these before. But I just wanted you all to see, like... what was, like, why these are the same to me, but these are a lot smoother than these. The other ones are smaller, but they're more of a cardstock feel. They're just more cardstocky. They're thick. I will say that they feel thick, but they also have to have that core in them anyway because of the backing. See, there's the backing. Like, look at that. It still even has that, like, all the way through it. You all tell me you wouldn't rather have this than the others. You just tell me that. I had to get them. And the size, way different. Again, I'll show that again. Like, way different. And, yeah, they kind of look like that. Hold on. Why are they doing that? I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know why they're sticking out like that. Completely different. Like, no. But I do like just regular gold. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the regular gold. So this is a great deck for the price and all that. For this price, I would have bought this one. But I would like to have both of them. I really would. So let's go through these really quickly. I really do somehow feel like this deck is a little bit brighter. Now, like, I see other cards and now I don't. So it's like some cards are and some cards aren't. So... like, they're all the same. So I'm just going to go through a few. They're all the same. So this is the Indy deck. I don't see any differences in any of them. But I knew this was an 80s kind of like deck because of the rock and roll, like all that. But I do want to read a little bit of the story. You all don't have to stay for that if you don't want. But I do want to kind of read it to you all to let you all know. Like, Mina, someone, I think it was Poseidon, gave her and told her that he had a child. So he had to raise her as his own. So that's the Ace of Swords. That's the beginning of the story where Mina is the... she becomes a pirate because of this. So I really wanted you all to see her, and I think this one is a lot brighter and some. See, the Ace of Swords. They tell her he's a father, and it was Zeus. It was Zeus that did it. Zeus was the one that gave to Blackbeard, and so Blackbeard now has the decision to make, and that's the baby. That's Mina right there, and that's the decision he had to make. And so there's heartbreak. And then he's dreaming there of, like, the wife he had, maybe, and him raising on his own and things like that. So this has got Blackbeard in it. And Mina is the child that you see in all of the pictures. There he is trying to do what he has to do to be a pirate to get what he needs for her. And then along the way, she meets all of these demigods and gods and goddesses. And that's how the story it unfolds. So it's an entire story about her and her father, Blackbeard. I believe it's Blackbeard. I'm going to check and see again if it is or not. These are all the same. I actually love this deck. I do. I like the feel of it better. These are smoother, but this cardstock feel is a lot. I don't know. There's something about it I like a lot more. And you all have seen this before, so we're just going to go through it really quick again. But you can always stop on it or make it really quick. I want you all to make for sure that you all... I didn't mean for this to be a very long video. I just wanted you all to see the comparisons. And when I told you all Eight of Oars, Eight of Oars is Wands, I was thinking of Eight of Cups walking away. Eight of Wands is not walking away. Eight of Wands is a very fast card. It's movement, travel, but very fast. And quick news, like good news coming. That's a beautiful card. I really like that one. The Nine of Wands. I don't even remember that one. I guess that's in there. And that one is way brighter than the other one. I don't remember that other, the 9 and 10. Oh, and down here at the bottom, the black of these, you can feel it. In the words, you can feel them. The 9 and 10 of Oars. Let me look for that. Well, there it is right there. That was weird. Yes, it is that bright. Do you see what I mean? So this is the mass deck from Amazon. And this is the other deck. And yeah, they look dead on. But you can see the glossiness in this, the shine in this one. So I'm going to see what I don't remember that 10 being that shiny though. Let me find the 10 if I can. I'm trying to figure out which one is the better picture. And I don't really see any differences in them. Like, I'm trying to, but yeah, that one is shiny too. I didn't notice that. That one is as shiny as this one. So this is the mass deck and this is the Indy deck. I like the coloring over here is, wait, no, the coloring is a little different. For some reason, it's like, I don't know. Help me, guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about this. Which deck do you all think is better? I want to know. Tell me in the comments. Because I'd like to know what you all think. Because I always want to know what you all think, actually. So I'd like to know what you all think about this. So there's the Page of Oars, the Page of Wands. It's like these are more, oh God. Did y'all see what I just did? You all seen it, didn't you? The Nine of Oars I put over there. So tell me what you all think about this, because I really, really want to know. Nine of Oars, Queen, King, Ace. Look how beautiful. The Two of Cups, Three of Chalices. See, I feel like these are just more, I don't know. I feel like they're more, like the other ones are not as clear as the other one. And I know that makes no sense, but they just seem more clear. And then like in this one, I didn't really notice all of those colors on this one until now. It's like they're more clear. And like even this one, oh my God, I love that deck, or that card. I do. So I'll do this really quick. I love that card so much. But we're going to hurry up because I didn't want to make this long. I'm sorry about that, guys. So see, there is meaning there, being taken care of and like being a captain. And you can even see on our belt of the, what you call it? The, like that's the planet. And up here, look, there's infinity for the Two of Coins. Two of Coins. I didn't even notice that till now. So if you want this deck and you want to try to find the Indy deck, good luck to you, because this it took me forever, and I couldn't even find it on eBay. A used deck on eBay. I couldn't even find it. I went to go get it, and it was sold out. So there's the differences again. This one is a little bit smaller. Like I said, a little bit smaller in size. It's a little bit, let's do it like this. A little bit smaller in size. And then if you compare it to the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, that's the Rider-Waite-Smith, and there's the Indy card. So it is pretty small. But in your hand, shuffling it, it does not feel friggin' small at all. I love the size. I'm just going to say it. I do love the size. I like bigger cards, but this is perfect. So there's no, don't think that this card is small. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because I have a big problem with making sure my cards are small or big enough. Making sure they're not mini or like really small. I do not like small cards. Just like I said, Barbara Moore has this, she has just a style of cards that are just small for your hands. And they're great to shuffle with. It's just, when I get them, I'm like, oh, great. I knew these were Barbara Moore's because you can always tell by the size, even without looking. So there they are, guys. This is the deck. If you want to try to look it up, you can notice it. The differences. This is the Indy deck. There's the back of that one. It tells the, where did it tell? Oh, it told the sticker. The sticker said $59.99 on it. But there's that. And then if you want to get the other deck from Walmart, Walmart, oh my God. Amazon, it'll look like that. So you got these two that look like that. So there's the comparison. So I'm glad y'all guys were able to come and check it out with me. Thank you all for coming. You tell me if I should put these on or not. Should I put the labels on or not? You tell me what you think. Or what did you all do with yours? Tell me what you all did with your deck. Did you all put the labels on or did you leave them off? So thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you for sharing that with me. And I will talk to you later. Bye, guys. Have a great day.